Can we talk about death for a minute? Seems to be a hot topic in my world lately. So, it's funny, this whole life experience as a human. You can have two people sitting on the same bench, looking at the same scene, having two completely opposite experiences. And that's because everyone is experiencing life through their lens of perception. And you don't get to see through anybody else's eyes. You only get to see through your eyes. So when you deny someone else what they see, that's about you, never about them. And the beauty of not letting anyone else tell your story is that you're the only one who lived it. So there's no one else who can share what you experience through your eyes, through your perception. So let me share with you through my eyes what death is to me. And I'm going to share with you a little, an experience from working in retail. So when you work in retail, you wear these headsets, these little earphones, and everyone's on the same little walkie, so you can communicate throughout the store with what anyone might need. And all that is required is for everyone to be on the same frequency. And then, one at a time, anybody can communicate with everybody on that frequency. Well, when someone leaves their shift, they just take off the headset and hang it up, and they leave. And if you need to reach the manager after she's left, you then have to go through a little more effort. You have to text her, you have to use the actual phone, because she's not present in the same vicinity, close enough to be on that closed circuit bandwidth walkie system. So, because we are all energy, and energy cannot be created nor destroyed, death is very much like someone taking off their walkie and leaving the room. But they're not gone. They've just changed how you can contact and communicate with them. Very much like a block of ice is H2O. And if that H2O gets heated enough, it turns to vapor, changes form, right? But it's still H2O. Well, being able to access your own intuitive gifts gives you the ability to tap into the frequency of collective consciousness, which means you have to go through a little more effort to hear collective consciousness or any of your loved ones who have crossed over, but they're not gone. So folks, look around. Look around your world. Your loved ones are with you all the time. They're never gone. And the only sadness that I feel is when the people around me don't know how to connect to their loved ones, and so they are sad for me, but yet I do know how to connect. So for me, the people that I love when they leave their skin suits are never gone. They're just on a different frequency, one that is telepathic and has far fewer distortions in it than when I'm sitting next to someone face to face. See, when someone moves into spirit, there is nothing to hide. And every thought, every emotion, every experience is all accessible in the collective consciousness. It's very much like a collective cloud. It's called the Akashic Records, where every single human on the planet who has ever been here has a recorded history that is accessible and alive. And the only differentiating factor is whether or not you know how to connect to that internal Wi-Fi that connects you to the collective cloud. Because we're all walking this human experience together, only we're all doing it through our own lens of perception, which means your version of the world, your version of reality is true, but it has nothing to do with my life experience or my version of reality. Because I see through my lens of perception. And the beauty of being able to have this internal Wi-Fi connection to the collective consciousness as a channel, as a medium, as a psychic, is that I get to learn. I get to learn from spirit. And there are no secrets, and only answers, and endless questions, and expansive ideas, and love. And that's the truth, is that authenticity, your ability to authentically validate your own experience, is the highest frequency available to us in our human skin suit. And that comes from a deep awareness and understanding of yourself. Death is never the end. In fact, it's a brand new beginning. And the greatest life experiences and lessons I've learned have always come right on the heels of a death. Because there's always a rebirth to balance. And tomorrow's my birthday, so here comes the rebirth. It's my last day of my 49th year, and my first day of so many things I can't even tell you. There's a party in the sky happening right now, right between us. I hope your eyes are opening up.